Getting inspired with new ideas is extremely valuable when doing any sorts of creative work. While every information can be accessed through our phone, books remain a big part of my life. The satisfaction of unwrapping a new order, the smell of a new book, and flipping pages after pages of high-quality paper allows me to slow down and immerse myself in the experience. In this video, I'm going to go through some of my favorite books and magazines, from architecture and interior design, all the way to travel and food recipes. As someone who loves to flip through beautiful interiors, this book by Athena Calderon is one of my favorite sources of inspiration. It is a curation of private homes including the author herself, packed with beautiful photography and insights on how these carefully crafted interiors come to life. Going through each home feels like a journey, understanding the individuals who live in it, and how I can apply the same concept on my own work. For something simpler and more minimal, these two books from author Natalie Walton provide some great insights into enjoying a slower and more value-centered lifestyle. Not only does it provide an intimate look into each home, but also the lives of people who live there. It serves as a great reminder that our home is a place that makes our life possible, and the importance of a living space that truly brings us joy and comfort. Another great book if you're into slow living is The Kinfolk Home by Nathan Williams. It goes through 35 homes across 5 different continents, ranging from cabins to small inner-city apartments. Unlike the previous 2 books, the text here is pretty basic and nothing really thought-provoking. But the beautiful imagery is more than enough to provide a constant stream of inspiration. Working in a creative field, you never know what might inspire you at any given moment. Personally, I like having a library of books that I can just browse through. This one is a coffee table book from one of my favorite YouTube channel, Never Too Small. True to its title, the book proves that living better doesn't have to mean larger. Apart from the stunning photography printed in high-quality gloss paper, informations are also presented beautifully with detailed specification and floor plan that helps provide clarity on how the design is structured. If you're into small space living or living in one, I highly recommend you check out this book. Another shout out is Small House Living Australia, which features 21 Australian homes under 90 square meters. With increasing urban land price and growing environmental pressure, this book is a great resource that showcases how architects and designers are building smaller and smarter homes. The descriptions are engaging with little design notes on each project, along with a useful floor plan for reference. When looking for more practical tips and guidance on how to design or style your space, 2 of my favorite books are Homebody by Joanna Gaines and Made for Living by Amber Lewis. Many of you may be familiar with Joanna, who is the star of the HGTV show Fixer Upper. Her style is very much reflected in the book, and while it is geared towards American houses, there's a lot of practical tips packed in a format that is very easy to digest, broken down by rooms with inspiring images from her own projects. This book by interior designer Amber Lewis is another great resource packed with visually stunning images. It breaks down the building blocks of her design style and dives deep into her thought process. From an in-depth guide to choosing paint color, utilizing materials and hardware finishes to your advantage, all the way to designing an optimal layout and the art of styling. To keep getting fresh new materials and inspiration, I also subscribe to the Local Projects print publication, which is published 3 times a year. The magazine features a curated insight into the latest contemporary architecture and design across Australia and New Zealand. It is printed on a high-quality paper stock with pages after pages of beautiful text and photographs that is designed to be read and enjoyed over time. As a creative professional, I found that a lot of my inspiration also came from completely unrelated disciplines, or by simply indulging in one of my many hobbies. One of my favorite books is Dieter Rams' The Complete Works. Industrial designer Dieter Rams is one of the most influential people in the creative industry. He has created and inspired some of the most iconic products and objects in recent history. This book beautifully curates all of his life work and serves as a great reminder to his less but better ethos. Another book I enjoy flicking through is Made in Japan. The quality of work presented in this book is simply stunning, with just enough text to give details about the client, agency, and concept behind each piece. The book itself also serves as a beautiful design object. Before I move on, I wanted to briefly thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Recently, I took the class Make Creativity Your Career by Andy J. Pizza. In it, he goes through 6 exercises that will help you identify and build a successful creative side project. There's also an exclusive workbook that you can follow throughout the class. You can also take classes on photography and filmmaking, all the way to business and productivity. The best part about Skillshare is that it is curated specifically for learning. No ads, no distractions, and constant addition of new premium classes, so you can just follow wherever your creativity takes you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of premium membership. Outside of the design world, I've also enjoyed spending time taking care of plants. The book Plantopedia is one of my favorite collections in my library. It contains more than 130 plant profiles, along with detailed care information and easy-to-reference table about each plant. This set of colorful books by Emma Sibley is another great plant books for beginners if you are looking for something more pocketable and easy to reference. Earlier this year, I started brewing my own cup of coffee at home and trying out different techniques. The World Atlas of Coffee by James Hoffmann has given me a better understanding on the origins of coffee beans and the influences it has on taste. Speaking of taste, this Japan cookbook contains a variety of tasty recipes that are well laid out and easy to follow. The presentation of this book is extremely gorgeous, with full color photographs that often inspire me to try something new. Whenever I'm short on time, Ottolenghi Simple is my go-to. All the recipes featured are beautifully presented and easy to follow without sacrificing taste or quality. If you're someone who enjoyed cooking or simply looking to add variety to your everyday meal, I highly recommend you check this book out. The last set of books that I like to browse through are from travel and lifestyle publication, Serial. Unlike a standard tourist guide, these little books provide a specific perspective to the city and places to visit that is true to the Serial brand aesthetic. And that is a quick look into some of my favorite books and sources of inspiration. Everything shown in this video will be linked in the description below. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.